Yo, uh, Marathon dropped a discussion, I guess, article on Twitter about everything that's been going on, and I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about it. I guess. Um, we're gonna be playing a lot of Marathon, so I'm hoping to make a lot more videos for it. But I just kind of wanted to see what they said and what everyone else is saying, I guess. So the first thing they have. Oh, is this more? That's just the intro. Additional queue options. This is big, especially for me and my friend that want to play, Justin. We don't know if we're gonna have 3 people at the launch, so duos is kind of nice. I want to, or I can't stress enough how player freedom is probably the most important thing in an extraction shooter. I've been playing a lot of them recently. I also play a lot of Destiny 2. And I have played a lot of Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is my main game for a very long time. 4,100 hours on Steam. 5,300 hours or so on console before I even bought a PC. So I got about fucking 10,000 hours on Destiny. Destiny was my home for a very long time. And I quit cold turkey pretty much just recently. And right after Final Shape, I didn't play much of Edge of Fate. Actually, I didn't play any of Edge of Fate. I didn't play much of the that year after Final Shape, because it just kind of felt like the end to me, to be honest. But I kind of divvied off and played a lot of different shit, and extractions were very big. I got Arc Raiders. Played Tarkov. That was actually recently, once this launched on 1.0. But the main game that really got me into extractions was Delta. And everyone said it's supposed to be like what Call of Duty DMZ should have been. I mean, maybe, but I have almost 1,200 hours in this game, and this game came out not even maybe a little bit, almost 2 years ago now. I think so. Let's see. Yeah. 2 years. And this game taught me how to play mouse and key, because I wanted to play it so bad, so I forced myself to learn mouse and key. I was originally only playing on controller with Destiny, and even on PC, but it finally got me into mouse and key, because it really just kind of brought me in. I kind of divvied off from Delta, because it was just kind of like its own sort of thing. Like, own issues, and I kind of just, I finished it, for real. Sometimes that's just how it is, I guess. There wasn't really much more depth to it for me. They've launched some good events here and there, but I still play it. I actually just played it recently to get one of the master camos. But yeah, it's kind of like the end of the road for Delta. Like, and then that's when I started playing Arena Breakout. I don't have it on Steam. I have it on just off its own launcher. But Arena's awesome. Arena is probably my top choice in extraction shooters for like player freedom, and just like being able to just kind of play how you want to play with their whole imposter system and everything like that. And yeah, and then once Tarkov launched into 1.0, we got into that. I almost have 1,000 hours in Tarkov. After that just launched into 1.0, like not even that long ago. And then Arc Raiders. Now, I have not really been a fan of Arc Raiders, just because the whole third person, I always prefer first person. with my shooters at least. There are a few exceptions, but I don't know. Arc Raiders didn't hook me like the other extractions did, and they're all first person. But that brings us back to Marathon, and I just got the server slam done and over with today. Actually, was when it ended. But yeah, we got to level 30, and it just kind of left me wanting more. So level 30 in 16 and a half hours, by the way, which is pretty fucking crazy. I can't wait to fucking grind this game, man. I really can't. It's just crazy to see everyone kind of just already trying to shit on it, when that's the whole point of an extraction shooter, is to kind of build yourself up. Seen a lot of complaints about the beginning of the game, not really feeling that great, but I've been playing extraction shooters for the past 2 years, so it just feels completely normal to me, and I'm fucking enjoying it. But yeah, that brings us back to this, and the whole duo trio thing is actually awesome. They already have it kind of in place to where you're supposed to match solo duo trios, which is cool. Every other extraction doesn't do that. So if they had duos and like trios, just matchmaking, just flat out, I think it would be nice. Unbinding keys, when I logged in on last Thursday for the server slam, it was terrible, because I based all of my keybinds when I started playing Delta. So I base every other extraction shooter, try to get the keybinds the exact same. And yeah, I definitely noticed this, so I'm glad this is at the top of their list, because that needs to happen quickly. TTK is, as someone who plays solo a lot in extractions, making plays is only possible if you have a fast TTK. Like it's very challenging, especially when we have quote unquote heroes like this. It's very challenging to try and make plays as a solo player. So I don't know. I think the TTK is nice. I personally like the TTK, and I don't really think it needs to change, if I'm being completely honest. I'm perfectly okay the way it is, but if they need to tweak it, then I guess so be it. Meds. I definitely played the triage character a lot. Not because it was, I guess, easier on meds, just literally I wanted that support system for the team. I've been in the play tests, and I kind of understand the team dynamic of the game, so everything that triage can do is just crazy. I'm just popping cardio kicks for the whole team the entire time. Like, that's why I was more or less playing him. But apparently people think meds are kind of expensive. I mean, they kind of are. Seen some folks against the depleted items as well. I don't think this should. No, we should not be against the depleted. That's perfectly fine. Like, finding those in the middle of a raid can like get you some health back, especially if you're playing Rook. No, and I love the depleted like cardio kicks too, especially playing triage. You could literally just pop a 30-second heat boost to your entire team. Like, I don't think those need to go. I think those need to stay. They're a very good addition to the game, in my opinion. The AI drops, they definitely increase these. I think they could definitely be better, especially when you kill a commander or something like that. You should be able to take his gun if they're using just like a gun that you can clearly see that they're using. I think that would be pretty doable, I think. But they definitely increased this from the previous playtest, so if more is needed, so be it. I don't know. I'm neutral on that, to be honest. The UI is a pretty big one. I think I agree with the UI in this game. to set an example, Delta fucking launched controller on Delta Force for PC a while back, and they launched it on console too. But it is not good. It's very hard to play on a controller when a game requires you to be like very fast on your feet, looting wise. I think they need to tweak it. Honestly, I think Arc has a very good UI for controller and stuff like that. I just think it needs to be tweaked. And I also seen that people are complaining about the icons and stuff too. Those could definitely be adjusted as well. When I first started playing Marathon for the first time, I thought the exact same thing. I thought like there needs to be a quicker way to determine what I'm looting, and that can definitely be a struggle sometimes. So I think I think I agree with pretty much like just polishing up the UI even more, even with just stuff like chips and controllers. Definitely controllers. I think getting the game to feel good should be like one of the highest priorities for real. Because if your game just feels like shitty to play, like obviously nobody's gonna play it. But I mean, I play on mouse and key, so I think it feels okay. But like even things like taking attachments off of a gun, they got rid of the whole durability thing from the alpha, and that's good. But like, in order to take an attachment off a gun, you have to hold a keybind. Like, why can't you not just drag and drop certain stuff? I don't know. I think some things like that just need to be switched. PC performance, I don't really have a problem with this. I don't think I was probably hitting like roughly 80, 100 the entire thing. I didn't really see an issue. I had a good time. Movement and heat. Lots of cheddar on slide. Feel movement. See. I don't know. Like I said, I'm playing triage, so I'm always trying to pop those cardio kicks and stuff, and maybe people just don't know about that. That can be a fucking whole bunch of things. Even the UI, like you might not know what a cardio kick even is, but I don't know. I feel like the movement's okay, and there's definitely upgrades to get to improve that. But like I like having, like knowing a Vandals can be immediately flank you if she really wanted to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm kind of neutral on the movement and stuff too. I think I'm fine with them making it a little faster. I'll never complain about a little faster, to be honest. But I just hope they don't make it slower in certain aspects as well. Voice chat bag. Oh, that makes sense. I was gonna say I didn't hear one person in proximity chat the entire server slam, so that's good. Lobby size. I think the game felt perfect, to be honest. There was a few games where I felt like, man, we didn't see a single player. But I play other extraction shooters, and what you don't want is getting ninth partied. And what that means is you start the fight and you don't get to end the fight. You fight all these teams, you may kill the first 3, and then there's a 4th just waiting to just clean you up. That doesn't feel right, and it feels horrible. Like you win you fight 3 teams, you come out on top, and then you can't beat the 4th team. I guess it's just an extraction shooter, but yeah, I've played. That happens a lot in Delta, like a lot, and it doesn't feel good. So I don't know. I think it felt good, to be honest. You'd 1v1 a team. You'd get back on your feet real quick, and then maybe you run into another one. I don't want to fight like 10 teams at once. I don't think that's good. Mouse input lag. I didn't run into this at all. Name's changing to redacted. Oh, I thought that was streamer mode. Oh, I thought that was just streamers like not getting stream snipe because like if you were in the middle of a game and you ping somebody, you could see their name, and if you see somebody's name and it's like a popular streamer, GG's. Like people are gonna go all out to try and kill you, and just like that's almost griefing to be honest. I don't think names should be on UIs when you ping them. It's that seems very troublesome. Especially if you go like I don't know. Now I'm kind of backtracking. I was gonna say, what if you go against the same person again? Because then like, oh, they just killed me last raid, and you ping them across the map or something like that. I think that's kind of cool. You can go back and try to fight your stuff back, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be really bad for streamers though. A lot of people would grief them. I don't think that would be a good thing. Um, but yeah, that seems to be the main talking points. I don't know. I guess what I want to say is we're playing Marathon. I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of Marathon, and uh, I'm just ready. I'm excited for it. So I hope everyone you just hop on and play. To be honest, because when I first started playing, I don't think I liked it. To be honest, like way back in the first alpha. Once you start learning how extractions work, and that's also helped too. Like a lot of people that have been playing or probably come from Destiny 2, and they may have never even played an extraction. I'm not saying that's the case, but if you don't play extractions, you don't know like the loop, I guess you would say. The loop is to build yourself up. Like you want to feel like you're progressing, and I feel like it's fine in Marathon right now. Like I want to play. I've left the service I'm wanting to play more, and just hit all of these upgrades, and just start being able to rebuy stuff if I die. And I don't know. It's just what an extraction shooter is, and I can't wait for Thursday for real. Like if I had to name some things that I'm kind of worried about is people not giving it a chance, and then this whole raid mechanic thing comes around, and then oh, everyone wants to hop back on. You guys are going to be in trouble, man. You guys are going to be in trouble because you're going to be so behind. To be honest, it's gonna be good for me, bad for you. Um, what else? I'm trying to think of what else to put in. Um, that pretty much sums it up for real. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this. I'm gonna try to make some more videos on it, and yeah, I'm excited, man. Will I have 10,000 hours? Who knows? Who knows? But oh, one thing I wanted to talk about. One thing I think every other extraction shooter has done, they all start very fucking bare bones. If you look at something like Tarkov, they didn't have a PvE mode when they first launched. The community wanted one, so they added one. Like shit like that is like possible for Marathon, I think, because if enough people want it, they're like, I'm sure they'll do it. And one thing that I think that they really need to start working on immediately is like, kind of like in Delta and now in Tarkov and Arena, like a hideout area. Like the whole vault is cool, but I don't know. It can definitely be expanded upon. I'm not saying we have to have a whole social space because I know that like that may affect like the lore and the game and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel like you should have like a home base sort of thing. People like customization. I love customization, so I don't know. I think you should have like a home base. Maybe even some like crafting stuff in there too. A lot of these other extractions have like a crafting area that you bring out certain items to craft like a cool backpack or craft a decent mod. I think that all that stuff is very possible and should happen in Marathon. It just makes extractions feel better. You get on the next day and your stuff's been crafting. You could pull out a cool backpack and just immediately get into the game. I think it needs something like that, as well as um maybe even a market. I don't know how they would do it, but a player-driven market in Marathon would be. I think that's perfect for the lore of the game. I do not see why you cannot have a player-driven market in Marathon. Like, what Marathon really needs to do is stop worrying about what everyone else is saying about the game, like dogging on it and certain stuff. A lot of people are probably trying to compare it to Arc Raiders, obviously, but like, look at the leaders of the extraction genre and just follow suit. See what works and see what doesn't. You have a blank slate right now, and just add to it. All Marathon has to do is just prove people wrong, and people will come back. But you gotta cook up. I I'm just I'm ready for this raid. I really want to see how this works in a PvP environment because uh like Astrocross said the one time, he was just playing um Destiny 1 and just willy-nilly walked across a team doing Vault of Glass. Now, if that happens in Marathon, you could shoot that person, but are you going to know what to do after? You know what I mean? If you're just walking by. So, I don't know. I'm excited, and we're going to be playing the absolute shit out of this. And come Thursday, we'll be streaming as soon as it launches. So, yeah. Come check us out, man. This is going to be fun. Whether you want to play it badly or not, I'll be here streaming it if you just want a good environment to chill and watch in. So, thanks. Peace.